Hello everyone, welcome back to new series. In this series, we are going to talk about Kubernetes from zero to hero series. We are going to talk about very basics to advanced part. In this series, we are going to learn each and everything like about Kubernetes basics, Kubernetes commands, and Kubernetes administrator, how to deploy, how to the Kubernetes packaging, Kubernetes deployments, and more about Kubernetes serverless deployments also. So this series will be going to be in this. Industrial training like who is a beginner in this Kubernetes part. So it will be a very basics. We are going to start like kubectl, what all the architectures we have, overviews we have, why we are using Kubernetes, and all those everything will be used, and I will be explaining in this series of video. And about this, after learning this, what's the major like? It's a generally a life cycle of a DevOps engineer. You will be able to understand the deploy and the use and the managing Docker containers, how the containers has been managed, how the rolling backs, rolling updates been there, what are the deployments, what are the daemon sets, what are the pods, what are the different status of the pods we have, and you will be always able to use the Kubernetes on the productions containerization applications. Like there are the certain part development part, and we have the productions part. You will so after this is you will be able to use Kubernetes on the productions, and you can use Helm. We are going to use the Helm to install the packages and the deployments of the applications. So let's begin this video, and in this series we will be talking about each and everything by step, and we'll go try with the practical approaches also. Okay, so first of all, let me talk about like Kubernetes. Like what is Kubernetes? So basically, Kubernetes is generally a open source orchestration system for the Docker containers. If you're new to the like Docker world, like basically Docker containers are generally like if you are saying into the containers type of photos like we have containers can go one place to another place. Okay, so it's certain are like things on low also like in the containers we generally provide the packages and we can transfer for one place to another place, and that container or that Docker images can anyone can be used. Okay, then like second Kubernetes implemented by Google. Then Kubernetes is a platform that eliminates the manual process involved in deploying containerization applications. So the statement is individually speaks it generally helps in automations the part like you don't need to continuously go and terminate the pod, change the build number and everything. So for making this more automations world, removing this manual world, suppose you have changed major changes into the code and you want automatically deployment should be there, or if the traffic comes up it should automatically scale up scale down. So all these things been done by the Kubernetes part. Okay, then Kubernetes used to manage the states of container like start of the container, restart of the when it's get killed, move container from one node to another node. So I will show you this everything by practical in the state, and this will makes easy in each of these things. Okay, then well we have multiple servers running inside the containers. So why what all those things been why we are using Kubernetes? Because like the increase the human cost of running services. Okay, then increase complexity of the infrastructure. If you are not using Kubernetes, then this all those things been reduced. Like increases the bill from cloud service providers. Okay, then scaling was difficult, manual fix if any node get crashes, setting up services manually. So all these things had been like these are the drawbacks if we are not using Kubernetes. And if you are using Kubernetes, we have multiple servers running inside containers. If any of the node or port goes down, it will automatically relaunch for us. Like then is help into the like cost optimizations part also infrastructure, like less infrastructure, like we have a master and slave node. So all this architecture we are going to discuss for them. But by using this Kubernetes, we are going to remove all this drawbacks, everything like this all the three six feedbacks drawbacks will be get disappeared while we started using the Kubernetes part. Then features of the Kubernetes automated scheduling, like suppose if you want advanced schedulers to be launched. So according to the scheduling, if you want daily at the 4 p.m. the pod should restart, so it automatically started, let the automation has been done. Then healing capabilities, like if suppose suddenly a node goes down, okay, so it will automatically launch the new node for us. We don't need to continuously watch and watch. Suppose if you're sleeping from from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. in the evening, okay, so while sleeping, suppose suddenly nodes goes down, so you can just the Kubernetes, it will automatically relaunch for you. You don't need to continuous monitor and look into this particular part. Then automatic updates and rollback. Suppose if I'm a developer, I have made a certain changes in this particular Kubernetes, and this became to the error while testing also, but it's became to the error. So we have a Kubernetes rollout or rollback part. While we just generally change from build number 1 to 2, and suppose we get something error into the 2 build number, okay, so we can quickly roll back to build number 1, and the main majority part is the website will not go down, it will be always up, and the customer will be facing with the same working on this. Like there are the different role strategies in this particular part. Okay, so what's here you can Kubernetes rollouts to the changes application or its configuration, but monitoring application ensures that Kubernetes doesn't kill at all instead. If something goes wrong, the Kubernetes can roll back the changes. Okay, then what all those features, more features we have, then we have horizontal scaling is a certain load comes up, it will automatically scale up, multiple pods will launch. Like suppose we have three pods, okay, this is pod 1, this is pod 2, this is pod 3. Okay, suppose this has capabilities of only 10 people, 10 people, 10 people, but certainly we got the request from the 32 people, so it will automatically launch one more pod for us and distribute the traffic. And suppose now we have only the traffic for 15 people, so this both of the ports will automatically scale down. So this all the things been used by the Kubernetes part. Then storage orchestrations with the Kubernetes, you can mount the storage with your choice. You can either opt for local storage, and we have secrets and configuration management. Basically, in this configuration management, while applying like Kubernetes parts, while deploying the parts, we have something about configurations management without rebuilding your images, without exposing secrets, and some about if anyone has used monitoring part, like if you know about Prometheus guard, we have to add it into the configurations management part and something about the build numbers and everything. And the worst of the best thing is like you can run Kubernetes on any platform, like you can run on-premise on your own data center. Then we have public clouds like Google Cloud, AWS Cloud, GCP Cloud, detailed locations, like, but into the AWS cloud we have like EKS, like Elastic Kubernetes Service. Then into the Azure cloud we also have a separate Kubernetes service, and into the Google cloud we have GKE, Google Kubernetes Engine. So every cloud has separate Kubernetes service where we are going to see the practical part, and we are going to explore each and everything. So thank you so much guys for watching this video. If you have any quick queries, if you have any quick questions, you can ask me into the comment section, and see you soon into the next lecture. Thanks for watching this video.